So we always tell you about crime in Chicago, always. But we also want to tell you about the grassroots group trying to intervene before violence happens. The pictures you're seeing right here are showing ex-cons. They formed together to patrol the streets and mentor young men. They are out all the time trying to step in before something bad breaks out. And joining me now is Tyrone Muhammad, founder, executive director of ex-cons for community and social change. I'm glad you came in today.
Thank you for having me.
So just to be honest, I was in my neighborhood in Bronzeville on the south side, and I saw your cars going by, your SUVs, and it said community servants on it. And it really struck my attention because you were patrolling. Talk about what you guys do.
Well, yes, that's what we do. We pretty much, we don't like to be seen as, you know, people always talk about policing and comparing us to that. We like to be called community servants because that's I think that's the idea of law enforcement, to serve first, right? So since our community isn't used to seeing, should I say, strong black men from the community, and I have to say that because only those young men, they can only emulate what they see.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So if they never see it, then they can't be it. So we patrol the communities and intervene and interact with the elements in the community.
So let's say, for instance, you know, you guys hear, hey, there might be something happening here. There might be something popping off here. What do you do, and how do you step in and say,
well, that's that respect, that's that intel, that's that level of understanding that when we, as formerly incarcerated people and former individuals who committed crime and violence against our community, we kind of understand the dynamics and the culture of violence, right? Yeah. So the trust and the aspect of trust that individuals that we encounter, that we befriend, that communicate with us, that they feel that by talking to us it's a different situation than talking to the police. In our community, speaking with the police can be perceived as snitching or those negative elements. So calling us is a way that we that they kind of trust in the process of getting at the ills that may affect the community. So violence is a serious issue. So in calling us, it's like trusting in just say, without saying too much, they trust us. And when they call us, they believe that we can get at the issue.
And part of what you do is mentorship.
Yes.
Is being out with young boys and young men.
Yes.
How important is that mentorship when we talk about how do we prevent the violence? How do we keep kids off the streets and doing something productive?
See, that mentorship started for me while I was in prison serving 21 years. That was when we founded ECCSC, because we saw no change in the men coming back and forth while I was serving my time. And we understood that that violence needed a different approach, and reducing violence and public safety had to have a different approach because young men kept coming in and out of prison. So I mentored over 200 men, young men between the ages of 21 to 35, actually, while I was in prison. So this is just an extension of what I did in prison. I figured that, you know, public servants and our debt to society doesn't end upon being released. We have a debt to society long after we released from prison, because we had a hand in the terroristic effect of violence in our community. Then it's incumbent upon us as men who perpetrated violence to fix the ills that our hands caused.
Wow, I'm so glad you've been doing this since 2017, right?
2017.
Well, you're Tyrone Muhammad.
Yes, ma'am.
The founder, executive director of ex-cons for community and social change. I'm so grateful you came in to talk to us about what you guys are doing as we look at this violence in our city, and we always say, how do we stop it? So I'm glad there are grassroots groups. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
All right.